Hello my lovely Taurians, welcome to your September 2020 reading. Hope this reading finds you well. This is a general reading for you Taurus. It's a reading for Taurian Sun, Rising and Moon sign. Also listen to your rising sign as moon sign. Some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. This is a general reading. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. That will be specific to you. So I'm just creating your spread here, my lovely Taurians. You know, as I meditate on your energy while I'm shuffling, I am very much picking up this restlessness. Look, all these cards have fallen out already too. I'm picking up a real sense of restlessness about you in September. There's just a sense of, well, it's restlessness. It's just, I feel like things aren't settling for you. You're not feeling satisfied. Things aren't falling into place the way you'd like them to fall into place for some of you. It's just, I'm feeling like a loss for words. I don't know what I want to do, where I want to be, who I want to be with, the direction I'm taking, the choices I'm making. There's so much that you want to say. There's so much that you want to get out there. It's just about, how do I do it? What's the best way to do this? What's the best way to voice what I'm wanting, what the changes I'm wanting to bring in? For some of you, it's because you don't want to cause pain or hurt to anyone that's around you, anyone that you love, and your choices may impact also on others. What are you having a hard time about, Taurians? Let's just see what that is. What are you having a hard time over? Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so I feel like, you see, there's no light that's being shed. The moon, there's an eclipse of the moon. There's darkness there. And that to me is not having a clarity. This is something that's happened already for some of you, and for some of you it's something that's coming up for you. It's something that's hidden. There's information that's hidden from you, or information that you are wanting to get and you can't get. It's about, there's dishonesty around you too, quite honestly. I mean, look at this guy over here, hiding. He's hiding in the shadows. He's hiding in the shadows. And, you know, it's about you trying to think things through. It's about, you know, swords are about thoughts, about the mind. It's about thinking. It's about new learning. It's about, you know, you're doing a lot of processing, but you're sort of getting caught up in your own thoughts. You're getting stuck in your own situation of not being able to see clearly through something at the moment. Do you have all the facts? Do you have all the facts around you? Are they all laid before you? Are people being honest? Just what's going on, you know? It's like, I want to know. I want to know. Line up all the facts so that I can make a decision. Is it you that's stopping yourself from making that choice, looking at things in the cold light of day and really analysing what it is you're wanting, what direction you're wanting to move in? Where's the confusion? Where is there not the clarity? Is someone not being honest with you? Is someone not giving you the answers that you're seeking? Is someone not being clear with their answers so that you can make a decision, so that you can make a choice? It's a bit of a confusing situation there for you. It's a bit of a confusing situation. It's about you taking some time out clearing your head, going for walks, doing things that bring you pleasure, doing things that nurture the soul, that bring, that bring you some sort of happiness, that bring you some sort of pleasure. Go for swims, be by water, go for walks, play with your pet, play with your children, do something that re-energizes you. That's very much what's needed around you at the moment. It's about getting some enjoyment out of what's going on around you at the moment. That's really important here. That's really important here for you to find your strength. That's how you're going to find your strength. You are going to come out of this. You are going to know what direction you're moving in. If there's anyone that's competing with you, anyone that's not being honest with you, anyone that's holding back information from you, it's all going to come out in the end. You are going to work it out and you're going to feel stronger for it. You're going to feel in control. So take some time out for yourself, because it's in that peaceful, relaxing time of nurturing the soul, doing something nice for yourself, that your thoughts can come through. Your thoughts will have clarity. Slow things down. That's what I want to say to you. Slow things down so that you do find your thought, whether that's meditation for you, or going for walks, or going for a swim, or playing with your pet, or doing some gardening. What is that for you? It's about doing that for yourself, because you're going to come out of that feeling really strong, in control. The Emperor is always in control of the environment, of his environment. He's in charge. He tells people what to do and how to do it, and they just do it unquestioningly. And so it's about you having that clarity and that confidence that comes out of that break, out of taking a break. Which is going to be really important. It's interesting because you've also got the Devil here. And it's about not being manipulated, not making choices and decisions that you think are going to please others, but making choices and decisions that are going to be good for you. The Devil is about not dancing to somebody else's tune, be it family, be it parents, be it relatives, be it friends, work environment, whatever it is. Don't dance to anybody's tune but your own. Don't be manipulated in making choices about your life and about the direction you're taking to please other people. The thing about pleasing other people is you never please them all. So you may as well please yourself and do what's good for you. Do what's going to suit you. Do what's going to help you grow. Do what's going to feed your soul. So be mindful of that choices that you're making. It's also about, the Devil card's also about you making choices and decisions, because there are decisions that you're going to have to make that are going to come out of that confusion. And it's about not being self-deceiving either. Don't you make decisions that are going to be easy for you. Some choices and decisions we make aren't easy. They are difficult. And so it's about making the right choices. They're not always the easiest choices. So really ask yourself, how, I'm making this choice. Am I making it for myself? Or am I making it to please others? That's going to be important, because you are going to be toing and froing. There is some sort of balance here. There's some sort of balance that you're making here. Toing and froing ideas, decisions, jobs for some of you. This is what I'm doing to earn an income. This is what I'd really like to do. And so there's this juggling effect. There's this balancing effect. There's this balancing of, well, I've got to do this to put bread and butter on my table, but I'll make some room to do what my heart tells me I need to be doing. And so there's a balancing for you, my lovely Taurians. There's a balancing of situations. There's a balancing of relationships. There's a balancing of work. There's a balancing of ideas that you have for what you want to do moving forward. Balancing of finances. What is it that you're balancing? There's balancing in September that's coming up for you. There's really this juggling effect of what do I need to do here? That's going to very much come up for you. What you're balancing is going to be different for all of you, but there is this toing and froing. There is this balancing act that you're going to be going through. And that's got something to do with this decisions that you're going to be making and this confusion that you're finding yourself in at the moment. And that confusion is, some of you have already gone through that. It does pass. It does pass, and then it's time to make your choices and decisions, and you make choices and decisions that are right for you, not for anybody else but you. Lovely Taurians. The next card you've got is the Prince of Swords, and this is it's like the Knight of Swords. You know, this is not about thinking, it's not about planning, it's not about learning, it's not about study, it's about taking action. So taking action on your thoughts, taking action on what you've been planning, taking action on what you've been thinking about, taking action on what you've studied and completed in studying. It's time now to move forward with that. With that progress. It's not about sitting back, it's about being brave, and it's about moving forward fearlessly, you know, soaring into the future, you know, really hitting those heights because you're on an eagle. It's about flying high, it's about aiming for the stars, it's about really expecting the best out of life and having the courage to do it, having the courage to take that first step, having the courage to charge ahead with what you've been planning, your ideas, if it's a change of work, if it's a promotion, if it's a completion of study and moving out into the workforce, whatever it is for you. If it's a project you've been working on, it's now time to really move forward with it seriously. So that's really positive, and you're going to feel really positive. You're going to feel really ready to do it. Look at the lightning bolt. Lightning it comes on fast. It's a flash. So you're going to have a flash of inspiration. You're going to have a flash of knowing this is the right thing to do. This is what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. And so it's about moving forward with that, and it's about charging ahead. You've got a shield as well, which protects you. There's protection there. There's protection around you in moving forward. So you're guided in that forward movement. It's really it's not time to stand back. It's time to move forward. Okay, and that leads you to the Prince of Pentacles, which is like the Knight of Pentacles, and this brings to you all the earthly things, all the abundance that you're seeking, and this is also your suit, the Pentacles. It's about being earthed. You're incredibly grounded. You're incredibly earthed, and your ideas feed those needs that we have, that satisfying of the basics in life, but doing it in a really extravagant way so that you do reap the rewards of your efforts of bringing in that change, of having that clarity, even if it is having that clarity and deciding to keep the status quo, even if it's that, that brings its own rewards. What brings the rewards is you making a decision, is what I want to say. What brings a reward is you making a decision, you making a choice on where you're at and what your status is. You know, you've also got the Magician, and so in September, really aim high, like the eagle soaring into the sky, you know, with as a fighter, as a knight, as a Prince of Swords. Don't fear it. Embrace it, because you have the Magician. What do you want to create? What do you want to manifest? What do you want to bring into your reality? What plans do you have that you want to give birth to? September is the month to do that. September is the month to have the courage to bring to fruition what your heart desires. What is that for you? What is that for you? It's really positive. Once you get out of the murky waters of the beginning of the month and you start seeing the facts, and you start hunting for those, and you see that clarity. Once you have that clarity, things are going to just fall into place for you. And you've got this Magician, which is the ability to manifest and create your reality by your thoughts, by your actions, by your self-talk, by your imagining, you know, a vision board. What do you want? What do you want to have unfold for you? Because it's interesting, you know, what do you fear? You've got the Eight of Cups. There's something that you're needing to walk away from. My lovely Taurians, there's something that you're needing to walk away from, but it's something that you're so ready to walk away from. It's time to walk away from it. It's time to leave the past behind. And that is, past behaviours, thought patterns, actions, cycles, people, relationships, work. What is it for you? What is it for you that you're ready to walk away from to create a new future? Because there it is, this person over here holding the torch. So you're walking away from something, but you're not just walking away from something, you are walking towards something better, and you know it. And so that is also, you're ready to do that. You're just ready to do that. You're ready to walk away and step into a new future, step into a new reality. That could be changes in just the way you perceive things. That could be challenges in your outlook, your attitude towards life. What is it for you, Taurians? That's a question you need to ask yourself. But you're ready to walk away by the end of September. You're ready to walk away. Hangman, look at that. He's suspended by hooks with flames beneath him. That is spiritual growth. That is growth, not without sacrifice. It is in the hard times, it's in those hard decisions we need to make, those difficult decisions that we need to make. Having the clarity and the courage to make them isn't always easy, but there is so much growth and so much goodness that comes out of those difficult choices and decisions, rather than staying in a situation that you're unhappy in because it's easy. That's the devil card. Staying in a situation because it's easy, or are you going to have the courage to move forward, which is going to involve self-sacrifice, but a lot of rewards, a lot of self-growth that's going to come from it. I'm going to draw another card for you. I like the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, it's also about, when we're in adversity like that, our perspective changes. We view life differently. Whenever we're presented with a challenge, it changes the way we perceive our life. We perceive situations. You've got the Princess of Cups here, and this is about intuition. So this stimulates your sense of intuition, your sense of self-nurturing, your sense of emotional well-being. So that's what comes out of these decisions that you're needing to make, these choices that you're needing to make, these decisions of what are you going to leave behind in order to bring new things into your life. That's what September's going to be for you. So it's, let's reassess, let's balance. And, I just pulled another card because I'm not going to leave it like that. And so you're going to move on to October, November, December, and there's celebration, there's cause for celebration here. Okay, there's cause for celebration here. You're victorious. You're not without support. And there's victory there for you. So it's going to have a good outcome. It's going to have a good outcome, which is really a very positive thing. Let me draw a card from the Angels of Abundance for you and see what they have to say. What words of wisdom? I do like these cards. Clearing debts. Clearing debts. That's not just financial. We think of debts as financial, but it's not always that. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. So that's about clearing the old to bring in new things. Clearing that emotional debt, clearing what's keeping you bound as well. So I hope that resonates for you, my lovely Taurians. I hope it's helpful for you for the month of September. I wish you many blessings. If you'd like to book a reading with me, follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there. Blessings to you, Taurians.